What's going on, guys? It's your boy NYC Gaming back today with FPLR round 3 here at Silverstone in the UK here. So today it's gonna be my last race for I think 5. We're gonna be missing 5 weeks of racing here due to me being on a family trip. But we'll see if we can get some stuff done and set a good lap here in qualifying. As I'm just gonna say, so thank you guys so much for watching. First of all, for clicking on the video. And please leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoy what comes up next. Sorry, a bit of a shameless plug, but yeah, we'll start the lap here right now. I'm getting a wide exit, and we're going to start our lap here. The first corner is just a flat-out right hand here. I'm just going to try and invalidate and nice. And we're going to go left here for another flat-out, and then it's going to be our first braking zone down into third gear, trying to use the curb here, and then down another gear into second to try and get the maximum rotation here. Short shifting into third here to make sure that we can get a good exit with no oversteer as we get onto the DRS straight here. This leads into a bit of an awkward corner with a late apex as we're going to start braking on the curb, trying to make it as straight as possible. We don't really do that there, but it works as this is a very hard corner to get an exit off of as we short shift into second and into third, and we are a bit cautious there as it is only our banking lap, but that's definitely doable. As we head down into Cops after looking at the weather report, Cops obviously flat out, and what Jeff's saying, there'll be no rain even though the clouds look a bit threatening. As we're through Magnus and Beckett, it's going to be down one gear. We go definitely wide, and through the second part we do hook it back up a bit and we get a decent exit, but we did go wide and lost a lot of time in Magnus Beckett's as a 24.9 for the McLaren, who seems like he has a lot of qualifying pace. We'll see about race pace here. As we go down into 6th gear, very easy to invalidate on the exit, but we keep it clean as we're going to go down to 2nd gear here, trying not to lock up, short shifting into 3rd and through the second part of the chicane. And we're going to come to the line here, and we're going to see what banker it is, and it's going to be a 125.3. Not a good lap, but I mean a pretty decent banker with track evolution and me improving myself. As we go on to my second lap here, we've gone purple through the first 2 sectors, and we're 2.5 tenths up here. We're going to see if we can keep it through to the 3rd sector as we lose a bit of time on entry but gain some time on exit here. This is looking like a very good lap, again going down to 2nd gear here as we're going to short shift to 3rd, and then we're going to see if we can do it, but we do go wide. We go wide, and that's definitely lost us some time at the end, and it's just going to be a 125.1. A pretty decent lap, I would say, but we definitely want to be aiming for the mid to high 24s here, as so my pace to, if we really want to be fighting for pole here. As we're going to go on to the final lap of this session here, so we're going to start it here. I'm going to commentate it yet again. So we're going here. We don't get the best exit to start off our lap, but we're just going through the turn very calm. We're not going to really get to the braking zone until here. This is where time gained as we do brake a bit earlier, carry a bit more rotation here through this lap here. And we're going to get a nice bit of rotation here, but we get a huge amount of oversteer. We get a massive bout of oversteer, and that has just lost us about 3 tenths here, seeing as we've lost momentum onto the straight. That has just ruined our lap here. As you can see me weaving at the wheel, extremely mad with my performance here, as I know that I have pace to find here in this final part, as we've gained a lot of time here through just that one section of corners here, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to really challenge or even improve, to be honest, because we just lost so much time here. As the checkered flag falls, as qualifying will be complete after this lap, we will not be able to set another one here. As we do decently through Mackett to Beckett's, but we go wide, just adding further salt to the wound here, as that costs us a lot of time. Getting on the grass just loses you multiple tenths of momentum here. As no matter what we do, I don't think we'll be able to improve here. As we're going through the final sector and through the last chicane, we should be able to improve, I mean, a bit on my current delta, but not really overall, as we do improve by just a tenth, and we're just except for those 2 mistakes, it was actually a really good lap, so it's really unfortunate for us here, as we're going to be starting in P5 here on our formation lap here, as Jumbo, I think, has actually disconnected from the session. He's all the way out there. I kept a bit of a gap to him just to make sure my tires were still nice for when the race starts, as it's a F1 game for you. We're just ghosting here. The AI is controlling everything from this point onwards till the start. As we're just getting down to our grid spot here, I mean, all calm. I mean, we're gonna see if we can get a good start and jump up. We definitely should be in the top 3 here, the good lap, but we'll see what we can do here as we're gonna be starting the race here. Just waiting for everyone to load in a bit, and we're ready. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, clutch ready, and it's lights out, and away we go. We get a pretty good start here, short shifting all the way into 4th here as we turn on the DRS. They're going to go 3 wide ahead. We're going to get a great cutback. The McLaren gets a horrible run here after being squeezed out. We're going to go down the inside into the braking zone. We're not going to slam into the Williams, and he's going to stick it around the outside, getting the inside for the next part of the corner. We're going to try and stick it around here, but we do get a good exit. We're going to stay around the outside of this flat out corner, and it gets a huge amount of oversteer actually, and he's lost a lot of momentum, and now Bamford is putting pressure on him, and he's down into 5th place. He was definitely the fastest probably in qualifying. It should have gotten pole, but we'll see what his race pace is and see if he can come back here. So we're into P3 with Yolte continuing in the lead and the Williams up into P2 as well as me in P3. We'll see if we can hold the McLaren behind and see what his pace is as we do go. There's actually a lot of understeer as you see me checking my tire wear because I was a bit confused why so much understeer at that point, which, I mean, this first stint was just a really weird one. I never really had much understeer at that corner with the sauce, but I was having a lot for the first part of it. But we'll see if we can continue improving as we're under pressure a bit from the McLaren, but we're going to use a bit of ERS and stay ahead. As we'll see what type of train forms and what the pace is like overall after just lap 1 here. And in just a second here, it's going to be a short one, but we're going to get a replay here of a spin from Colin's perspective and the other Williams here, as it can only be short due to some issues. As we see here, the Haas of Marcus just gets spun here, and that really hurts him. So we're back here. There's no audio for this one clip, so I'm really sorry about that one, guys. As we're just sticking here in our train here, as we move on to lap 7 here, and we're gonna see, I mean, we're still on the train actually. The top 7 actually are right here together, so we've pulled away from everyone else as everyone else has had incidents, and obviously we haven't. As we're here now, I mean, a pretty good train. This seems like it could be a good race. We're all very equal on pace. I'm struggling a little bit to stay in the DRS of Rossi, but we should be good here as we use a bit of ERS. As we're on to lap 10 here, still staying here in a DRS train as Rossi in the Williams and Bamford in the Alfa Romeo have spun, and there is a glitch of Jumbo saying he's in front. This time it's not another Bahrain, but that is just a visual glitch. He's not actually there. As we're going into the pits here, we're going to go on to mediums as the McLaren stays out to do a bit of an overcut, and Colin will also come in behind as he has a 3-second penalty. Penalty is a bit easy to get here, so we're going to have to be very cautious with that one. I think we do have 1 warning at this stage in the race. And let's see if we can jump Yolte in the pits. That would be amazing, because I do think we are very equal on pace with him, and that would be nice to get ahead. As you see here, we get held. We've gotten held in the pit. You can hear my reaction. Oh my god, this game is so bad. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, I just got held up so much. Yeah, you can see my reaction here. We've lost like 3 seconds in that, and now we're going to be extremely far away from Yolte here, and that's really gonna put a big... Oh my god, this game. Yeah, you see me really frustrated about this, and then another glitch happened, which has happened recently with me, where no way. Okay, so sorry about my reaction. I was just super upset because I didn't think we'd be able to close down this gap. As another glitch happened with the downshifting, where sometimes it will be that I go into the corner and downshift once, and then it keeps me in a high gear where I'm not able to get rotation, and the braking performance is a lot worse, and that can lose a lot of time. So that's really only in big braking zones, and doesn't happen often, but it really just added, I guess, more salt to the wound, as you can say. As we're just here in P3 still, again, another visual glitch about P4. We're just in P3 here, as Lil Olivert actually had a horrible, he had a really, really bad as we can see, an overtake here. We're looking all the way on to lap 22. Bamford has gotten past Little Oliver. That's a very good thing from him. As we go here onto the final lap of the race, as again, what I was saying earlier, the McLaren and the Alfa Romeo both spun on their out laps, so that definitely lost them some time. But we're still here. We're going to go into P3. I mean, it's not a win, and it's been a very boring second half of the race, seeing as you haven't seen much of it. But that's definitely something to take. It's still going to be a podium here. Hear my reaction. I'm so hurt. I'm very sore from that one. That's a bit of a issue. I mean, it doesn't seem like a good result, but it is. I mean, Jumbo's in P4 here after having some visual glitches. It was shaping up to be a really good race until, unfortunately, the pit stop kerfuffle, you can say. A lot of people lost out on the train, and then it kind of became a stalemate the rest, as Rossi did get into the lead after that undercut, which he gained a lot of time in. But it's still going to be P3. We're going to be on the podium here, as that'll definitely be a nice one to see here. But we won't be here for the next 5 races, so there really won't be much of a championship fight overall. But these first 2 races have been really enjoyable, and I'll be back after 5 races, and we'll see if back then we can pick it up and see if we've lost any pace. We probably will, but it should be good. Yeah, that's just going to be it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment what you thought of the video, as I said earlier. So yeah, bye guys.